Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Danmachi season 5 episode number 12 reaction. So Danmachi is back. We had a mini break, a few months break, and yes, we're back again. We will be continuing from the war game. As far as I can remember, the war game has just begun. Everyone was like obviously like our group is like very big. However, Freya's team is just so damn overpowered that Freya's just sitting in the open. There's a few guards in front of her, and like yeah, it's just like that. So like there's like literally no threat. In the end, we see like a whole like destruction. None of our teammates were able to survive. Bell went to fight with Ottar and got completely bodied. And yeah, that's what's going on. So let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. Damn. Right. Yeah, they're like in a different dimension, their power. Oh, who is this commentator? Oh boy. Uh, Estrella record inheritance. Oh boy. Yeah, you mirror me as she's saying. Okay. Like it's what she's trying to hide is literally coming out through her, and so oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, they're actually try to defeat us now. Right. Crazy. This is Magni and Modi. Damn, these all the gods and goddesses. Oh, Soma as well. What's happening over there? Okay, it's the front lines. Yeah. Oh God. Right. Oh boy. Ooh. Damn. Oh, Alan is here. Ah boy. Damn. Four. Okay. Oh damn. Yeah. Obviously. Uh, Okay. 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 Hmm. Oh my God. This is crazy. She's continuously healing her. Cassandra. Yeah. Damn. Her is. Oh my. This is crazy. Yeah. It's like lar endurance. Okay. Oh yeah. She has. I'll talk about this later. Daphne and Apollo. Like I'm talking about actual legends. Oh boy. Oh. Ultra general. Oh boy. Oh, the wind. Ryu is here. Like obviously she's gonna come here sometime. I was expecting. There she is. Oh God, yo. Yeah. He's not someone who says that, Bell. Yeah. Alright, Rue is here. Damn, that's what she meant by the wind will be blowing on our. Yeah. Damn. Okay, here's the thing. Did she get a level boost? Like, I don't know. There are ways to get a level boost. We saw Freya literally did that. Like, her EXP points should be high because she had the whole. Yeah. Oh yeah, people doesn't know. Wow, she's just casually parrying him. Yeah, I think she got a level boost. Definitely. All the experience points that has been gathering in the previous season. Yep. Yeah, the yeah, we know that. All of the EXP has been storing up. But the question is, how did she get it? Using the potion, or did she meet Astrea again? Crazy, double rank up. Oh, she went there. Ah, thank God. Did she go? Yep. So she finally met her. Nice. Yo, oh boy, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, you're done for. In no way are you defeating her at this point. Ryu is someone who has been in the game for a long time. Not only that, she's one like level up. Yeah. No, she's the same level as you. Don't underestimate her. I'm saying this. What? Luminous Wind? Oh. Oh my God. It's a new skill she. Is this a new skill she got? Australia record. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's. No? Oh no, he broke in. It's too late. Oh, Shakti. Oh, that's Ali's skill. I remembered. Oh yeah, I forgot about that completely. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, as done. Good God. Is this Lady Astrea? Yep. Type of magic you need to allows her to use skills of her old comrades. Oh, Astrea is joining the game. What in tarnation? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Oi, she's using flame and wind. Oh, yeah. Oh my. Yo, that is luminous wind. Yeah. Yo, that is some crazy scale. That attack is. Yeah. It's just in the bushes. Oh, he survived. Oh, one versus one. Okay. Oh! I already know how to con. It's not mastered her. Wait, Alice was his friend? Wait a minute. Oh! Oh damn! Ay! She's using the flame to counter the blows? Oh! Wait. does come with a price. Oh, right. That's what was going on. Oh, oh, wow. Yeah, but as she said, this is a war game. Yeah, okay. Damn. Oh, oh my god. Wow. Right. Yeah, but there's still so many more of them. That is true. Oh, yeah, that is true. We have to stop her. This girl is dangerous. Oh no. We have to take her out. The healer first. Oh, what the? Wait, what? Thunder? Who's using thunder? Oh! Okay, you know what? I wasn't expecting this. Like, I thought he was actually going to. Okay, I'll talk about this later. Bro! And that's why Lily was like, is that why he's standing over there? Okay, you know what? I didn't think that. I thought that, yeah, obviously he's been helping Belle throughout the whole thing. I know that. I thought at least in this war game he's going to be like, like genuinely playing for Freya's team. But I guess what he's doing is basically what Heron is doing. Like, even if it means going against the goddess, he's trying to do what is the most beneficial to her. That's why Heron tried to do the same by trying to kill Belle, even if Belle was the person that like Freya didn't want killed. So she went against Freya for Freya's eventual like betterment, because as she thought that Belle was a danger to Freya. So even if it meant going against Freya, she did that. I guess Hedin is doing the same here, where even if it means going against Freya, betraying her, he's doing something that will eventually be of benefit to Freya, because Hedin also doesn't want Freya to like be like this, like killing her emotions and um like what's going on now, like hurting herself. So he wants Belle to win this, and that's why like he was waiting for the correct moment. Okay, that's it. Wow. Right. Oh my god, they came back with a banger. This episode was insane. Rue's section was absolute, like that was fantastic. You know what? I feel like if they tried to like I'm glad that they took the break, because I feel like if they tried to rush this battle would probably be butchered completely. So they were like, okay, you know what? Let's take time. Let's take 1 or 2 months and come back with a good episode. And they did it. This was fantastic. This episode was like, like this is what we want. This is what I feel like every one of us wanted in season 2 for the war game. The war game for season 2 was so underwhelming. Like Bell just one punched the whole thing, in the end, as we saw. But this is something different. Rue, yeah, this episode was amazing. Like, wow, they did Rue justice, and I'm just so glad about the fact that Rue went back to Estrella and actually, like talked with her, and like came back after getting her level boost. Because I was thinking it either two, like there's two ways that she could have gotten that level boost. Either she used the same thing that Freya used to Bell, and asked another god or goddess to level her up, because that's literally what Freya did to Bell. So it is possible to do that. But I guess that potion was very rare. Like even Freya had to go to a lot of lengths to get one potion. So I'm guessing it would have been difficult for Ryu to track down a potion like that. So the best thing to do was just go to Astrea. And they knew what Astrea was. As far as I can remember, at the end of previous season, after the end of the whole Ryu arc that we got, Astrea actually sent her a letter, as far as I can remember. Astrea sent Ryu a letter or something like that. So something like that happened. Anyways, so I'm guessing Ryu knew where she was, and now she went and like asked her for help. And as we see, double level up. Now here's something that I want to kind of talk about here is like different like be it story, be it video games, have different ways of leveling up. And sometimes, or usually most of the times, what happens is that when you level up, you have to like spend the skills, or spend the attribute points to properly register the level up, just like how this is happening here. Like whenever you level up, the god or the goddess, they update your status. You be from level 1, you become level 2, and then like it continues like that. In video games, that's also the same. It's literally the same mechanic. But what happens if you do not level up? If you do not level up, keep being in the lower level and continue farming and gathering XP. What happens? The XP doesn't, like, you don't lose the XP. The XP accumulates. It accumulates, and it goes further. Like, let's just say, like from level 1 to level 2, you need 5000 XP to level up. You get the 5000 XP, you level up to level 2, and then you do not level up to level 2. You keep being in level 1, and then from 5000 XP, the pool keeps increasing. It's not that you lose XP while you're fighting or gaining XP. The pool keeps increasing. From 5000, it might go to like 10,000, or like maybe 15,000, 20,000. It'll keep accumulating. And that's what happened here. Now that Rue went back, so like all the XP that has been accumulating for so many years, we've seen this. Like she's been accumulating XP for so many years, and literally the whole battle at the like in the lower layers that we had. That if Bell got a whole level up, level up Bell got, you must have gotten another level up there as well. So all those EXP that now that they've accumulated, but she still hasn't updated her status, it's still there. So she went to Astrea, asked for her help. Astrea like updated her stats, and then they realized that it's not only one level up, but 2 level ups that she got. From level 4, she became level 6. That is what has happened here, and that is what Hermes was trying to explain in that section. So that's literally what happened, and double level up, crazy. And now Astrea is also back in Horario, and she has joined the game. We saw, I think, like what was her name? Demeter. That was Demeter, wasn't it? Or am I mixing her name up with something? That other goddess with her. I think that was Demeter. That was Demeter, right? You know what? Wait a minute. Let me check. Demeter Danmachi. Yeah, that's Demeter. Okay, so Demeter also joined, and there were a few other goddesses we can see there with them. I'm not really sure who they are, but I'm guessing they're probably like some other gods and goddesses who also joined. Um, so yeah, that's what happened. And oh boy, Ryu's section was fabulous. It was absolutely amazing. It was so good. Okay, a few other things to talk about here. First and foremost, I didn't know that Dainslev, I think that was, yeah, his name. No, I think it was it? Yeah, it was Dainslev. Obviously, it was his nickname. His actual name was Hegni, right? Uh, Let me check. It's been a while, like I've watched the, yeah, Hegni. So Hegni. Now this is one thing I didn't know. Turns out Hegni actually was like someone who like looked up to Alice, and that is why he was so distraught while fighting her. So I don't remember. Did they mention this anywhere in the previous season? I don't think they did. No. Even in Memoria Freeze, maybe like I played in Danmachi Memoria Freeze. I played the Astrea record there, and they kind of showed the whole story over there, with some extra information about the past. A few other things they also showed. I don't really remember Hegni's like anything related to that. So this caught me off guard. I didn't know that he actually like really looked up to Alice. Um, Anyways, that's one thing. Another thing is Shakti. If you know who Shakti Varma, the blue haired girl, the captain, I think, yeah, of the Ganesha familia. She, you can see that she also kind of reacted when she saw Alice's, power over there, and she was like, Alice. As far as I can remember, Shakti's sister was a good friend of. Let me check. Again, this is Memoria Freeze, like information. Shakti has a sister, Adi Varma. Yep. Adi, she was a good friend of Alice and all of them, as far as I can remember. Rue, yeah, I guess that is where Shakti knows Ryu from. Again, I cannot remember. Maybe they mentioned this before, that Shakti knew not Ryu, sorry, Shakti knew Alice. Maybe they mentioned this before. Maybe I've just forgotten. But like Adi was like a good friend of Alice, and as far as I can remember, in Memoria Freeze, when Astra Record was going on, we saw her. We saw her a lot, and we like, saw her interacting with Alice and the other the other Astrea family members. I remember that very clearly. So that's why it makes sense why Shakti also like reacted like that at that point when Alice's power was unleashed. Um, so that's that. Um, okay, a few other things. Now the biggest thing today, obviously, or one of the biggest things, uh, Hedin waiting for the perfect opportunity to shoot those thunderbolts and take down all those girls. And he also took out that girl. I forgot her name. The pink-haired girl, the berserker healer. So he was waiting for that opportunity, and now he took them off guard. And so this is what I was trying to say here. Like, I genuinely thought like he was actually going to like actually like play for Freya's team here in the war game, like genuinely. Like, he has been helping Bell out multiple times. We've seen that. But I was thinking, like, you know what? I feel like at the war games, at least he will actually be play helping his own team out. But no, as we see this, and this is what I said. Like, I was literally talking about this. I feel like this is like like Hedin is very similar to Hern, and in that sense, they would do, or they would go against Freya if it means that they think that this is eventually going to help Freya. Kind of like like how you might have to act in a in a negative way to someone who you want to understand that you're doing something wrong, or this is not for good. Because as we know, all the other Freya familiar members are just yes men and women. They just nod their head according to what Freya thinks is correct and incorrect. It doesn't matter even if Freya, whatever Freya's thinking is wrong, or whatever Freya's doing, if it's hurting her, like as a result, it doesn't matter. They are just people who just say yes to whatever Freya says yes. That is their version of loyalty. The only two people who I've seen are different from that is Hern and Hedin. And that is literally what is happening here. Like, Hedin is ready to even go against Freya and betray her in the war game, so that eventually it, he can stop her, and because as we can see, like, Freya is being stubborn, and this is also hurting her as well. Like, what is this accomplishing? Nothing. At the end, even if Freya wins, she might be able to get Belle, as a puppet. Like, does she want that? Like, obviously not. So eventually this is going to be bad for her. This is going to hurt her in a way that she'll never be able to recover from. And the fact that the knowledge that, oh, I'm the one who did this, I'm the one responsible for this, was also going to haunt her, throughout, even after she wins this. So Hedin is ready to go against her, even if it means betraying her, so that they can actually correct this whole situation, and it can eventually be for Freya's good. Yeah, so that's basically what is going on here, and that's why I remember, in the previous few episodes, there was a section where Hedin said something like, "Forgive me, Freya-sama, for something kind of you remember that scene where he was standing outside the room and he was saying something like that, like, oh, forgive me for whatever I'm going to do," or something like that, he said. So this was what he was trying to say, right. Yeah, that really caught me off guard. I was thinking, who's going to come and save us here in this situation, because we need to take out the berserker healer. I forgot her name, like I said. So I was like, who's going to be it? Ryu has already come. I know that Mia's also going to come, Mama Mia. We literally see her in the opening. So I was thinking, is she going to come now and do it? Oh no, it's Hedin. It's Hedin. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, and another thing is, like, Astrafan is actually back. Like, they're actually back, completely back. That's good. At least Rue will have a place to go back to now. Like, she always had a place, obviously, like the hostess of fertility, but I'm saying, like, a proper, like, a familia. She can, yeah. And also, I'm just glad that she and Astrea got to talk, at least, because if you remember, like, both of them had when Ryu said that, oh, I'm going away from the familia because I want to take revenge, and Astrea did that. So it was like a weird type of a like a thing, but I'm glad that they are again, they talked with each other, and like they're okay now. Right. Damn, the whole game completely turned upside down, like the way it was going, and now suddenly. Okay, another thing they kind of showed is Hegni's cursed weapon that he's using. We saw what was happening to Daphne, but as Ryu mentioned, if this was a 1 versus 1 and we were fighting like from scratch, I don't know what result we would have had. Maybe I would have lost. But you've been fighting for a long time, and the more you use cursed weapons, the more it takes out your stamina, and magic, and all that. So you're considerably weaker than you should be now. That's why I have the edge, and that's when Lily was like, oh, everything is coming together, this is how it was supposed to be. Okay, another thing is Daphne. So Daphne, as she says, Apollo's like that whole thing. So obviously we know Daphne, Cassandra, and Apollo, their whole connection. They were his guildmate, his familia members, and all that stuff. But as far as I can remember, there's another legend related to Daphne. Daphne is an actual character, like an actual like a legend person. So here we go. As far as I know, let me just read this. Daphne, a figure in Greek mythology, a naiad, a variety of female nymph associated with fountains, wells, springs, streams, brooks, and other. Several versions of the myth. Okay, where is the part with Apollo? Here we go. There are several versions of the myth in which she appears, but the general narrative found in Greco-Roman mythology is due to a curse made by fierce wrath of the god Cupid, son of Venus, on the god Apollo, Phoebus. She became the unwilling object of infatuation of Apollo. There you go. Who chased her against her wishes just before being kissed by him. Daphne invoked her river godfather, who transformed her into a laurel tree, thus foiling Apollo. And that is a laurel wreath, like that whole thing, like, yeah, all these things. Like that is how, like, Apollo and Daphne's connection is. So I guess this is something related to that legend, because you can see her body was kind of becoming like, you see, like, she was kind of becoming like a tree, wasn't she? Like, her body was kind of more and more, it was looking like a wood, like cracks were coming. So this is where that comes from, this legend. This is the legend which is associated with this, which we saw here. Right, and I think she also calls this power, where's that part? She mentions, okay, here we go. There's something peculiar about your body, by the way it's been withering all my blows. Laureus wreath, there you go. Yeah, that's the name. So there you go. Laurel tree and all that. So yeah, that is like the actual legend of Apollo and Daphne. And yeah, it's really cool how, like, Danmachi does this, like, where, like, a lot of the things are kind of related to, like, the actual legends, and I really like that. And that is why, like, I always like these type of shows which have, like, a connection to, it's interesting to see the references and all that. Okay. Oh, also, Ryu's new power, or the skill that she was using, Astrea Record. It is a skill specific to Ryu, where she can use the powers of her friends, I think. That is crazy. Where is that part? I think Astrea, like, explains it, what it is. Where is that section? Let me check. Astrea Record. Here we go. It's a type of magic unique to Rue that allows her to use the spells of her old Oh, I just realized. I didn't see her at all. Asfi is here as well. In the bag. She's just standing there. So she's probably the one who brought them here. Okay. Type of magic unique to Rue that allows her to use the spells of her old comrades. Specific to Ryu. With my Ecor serving as a mediator, she became the successor to Alice's brand of justice. Yeah. Even if Ryu converted to another familia, the bond she shares with those girls will never fade. Wait a minute, there's a few other characters we see here. Are they from Astrea familia? You know what? Let me look at the logo. Danmachi, Astrea familia. Like, you can see the logo on their dress, but excuse me. I'm not sure if they're from Astrea familia. I need to cross check the logo. Just a minute, I'll check it. Right. So, like, there's like a sword, and then there's like wings. Yeah. Okay. So they're part of the Astrea familia. I guess she, like, she was also, like, like, even though all the Astrea family members died, we know that. I guess these are like new people that came to her familia, came to Astrea's familia, like her new teammates or whatever. Okay, right, and there you go. Like, Ryu's power boost was incredible. Like, she can use Alice's flames now, and on top of, like, the wind and everything. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. Like, and the battle was top notch. I absolutely loved this. This has been a great, like, comeback. All right, and there you go. That was today's episode. So a few other things, like, I'm guessing the next episode we'll see, like, the whole situation with Hedin and all that. As far as I know, episode 13 should be out today sometimes. I won't be able to upload episode 13 today. I'll upload it if when it comes out. If it's no, if I can, I'll upload it tomorrow. If it comes out by that time. If not, whenever it's going to come out, I'm going to upload it. My reaction to it. Okay. Yeah, and that was today's episode. So that was my overall impressions. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we get to see Otal beating up Bell. Like just drags him, like pushes him into the ground. Everyone else are fighting the other members, yeah, this is how it starts. First and foremost, we see Freya being distraught because Heron, you can see Heron is like crying and everything, and you can see that is obvious, like Freya's the things that she's hiding within herself that she doesn't want to bring out in front of everyone, her emotions, is literally visible to Heron, and she's getting more frustrated at that, and she's like, you're literally my mirror. And to prevent anything else from slipping out, she orders everyone that go and immediately end this game, go and find Hestia. And that's why everyone starts working towards like finding Hestia. Alan's group goes in, like everyone else starts going in. Like the different gods and goddesses they're finding, they're defeating them. A lot of gods and goddesses we see here. First and foremost, Magni and Modi, both of them go out. Then we have Ogma, Serke, Sobek, the allied gods. Okay, so these are the other allied gods we see here. Right. Then Soma's also gone. Then we have familiar members of anyone. We have these girls surrounding this other. I'm guessing this is another god or something. And then this other goddess is like running, who's like wearing a mask. I don't know who this is. What? I don't understand. What was this scene like? Where she was running like? Oh, that was the whole Bell run. I just remember. That's how Bell runs away. Isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, enough of that. Okay, then Hephaestus tells Hestia to run, and Hestia is like, but what about you? Hephaestus is like, don't worry, I'll act as a decoy. Over there, Takumi Kazuchi is fighting, like through, like martial arts and everything. But Alan comes and takes out Hephaestus's flower. Takumi Kazuchi is also gone, defeated. So Hestia takes that opportunity to run away, and you can see Lily here is thinking like, okay, all is going according to plan. Everyone is at their places, in proper positions. Let's see if this works or not. So I guess she was waiting for Rue to come in. She knew that something like that is going to happen, and she bet completely on Rue coming, and and that's why she tired down Hegni with that cursed weapons. As we see, as she says in the end, everything is coming together. And this is also where Lily realizes that Hedin is positioned awfully close to the rear guard, and this is where she puts two and two together, and she's realized that, oh, okay, so that they're waiting for the perfect opportunity to take out their own allies from the back, So that was Hedin's plan. Over there, we see Hegni fighting Daphne and Cassandra, healing Daphne, but like, yeah, Daphne's body, like like sap is like, obviously she was becoming like a tree. Sap was coming out of her body, and obviously Hegni's like, what is wrong with you? And she says like, oh, this is because of Apollo. Anyways, in the end, she gets defeated, and Hegni gives them an opportunity to just surrender. Daphne was still like, no, don't surrender, heal me. But Cassandra in the end was like, I'm sorry, we surrender. So at least she's spared. But then Cassandra's like, but then what about my prophecy? Was it wrong? And then the wind starts blowing, and she realizes like what it meant by the wind of change will start blowing, which is literally Rue coming to the battlefield. Next, we see Belle fighting against Otal. Belle is tired, and like Belle says, I have never seen Belle saying something like this ever in any other season, where she's like, stop, he's like, stop this, I cannot go on. Have you ever heard Belle say that? Never. No, I don't think I've ever seen him say something like this before. This is the first time he's uttered these words that stop it, end it, I cannot do this anymore. But then he remembers Freya and Sir, and he's like, I need to talk to them, so I need to win. So he gets up and faces Ottar again. Then back to Hegni. Ryu comes back, and the battle resumes. At first, Hegni was like, "Oh, like we fought her before. She's not that strong. She's level 4." But then, as he's fighting her, he realizes, "Wait a minute. This is not a level 4 strength. This is like probably the same as me. So is she level 6? How is that possible? A 2 rank level up?" Yeah, but this is where Hermes explains that, like a lot has happened, and it's no surprise she leveled up 2 times. Okay, so you can see, like, what, I'm going to go like step by step through here. A lot of things were shown here, which kind of shows us, or I guess summarizes, how Ryu went and met Astrea and asked for her help again. This part. Okay, so first and foremost, we see Astrea here in front of Ryu. Ryu was like wearing a hoodie. She hugs her. Then Ryu meets these three. I'm guessing these are also like, the new members of Astrea Familia. These three girls. Then Astrea like updates her stats, and then Astrea. Wait, who's that? The other girl who's holding. What? Wait a minute. I don't recognize this girl. This girl who's giving her the Alves Justita. Justitia. Who's that girl? I don't recognize her. And is that I'm guessing like a new character or something, maybe. One thing I actually didn't realize, or I knew this, but Sword Oratory, I think that's what it's called. The spin-off which goes through like ISIS, like like from perspective. I've not really watched it properly. I've just watched the first one. I hope they adapt that completely as well, because that actually, as far as I know, shows everything through like Ice's perspective, and Ice actually goes through a lot of other her own character development in that light novel. Like there's two things going parallelly actually. Like we are seeing everything from Belle's perspective here. Up until now, as far as I know, Ice has also went through a lot. You see sometimes Ice and like Loki Familia goes missing. They go somewhere like doing expeditions and stuff, different things. There's actually a separate story going on along with that. And it kind of like, I think like it kind of converges at the middle sometimes. So like a lot of things are actually going on in the background which we actually don't know, which are important, which are, it's wrong to say we don't know, but people who don't read Sword Oratoria, they won't know about it. So something like that. I do hope they'll adapt that as well, like like in the future, the other sequels of it, that will kind of make the story more fleshed out properly. Okay, anyways, so Ryu is like fighting Hegni here, yeah, and yeah, just completely like being like you can see she's stronger than, or like like properly matching him, blow to blow. Then like in comes this girl, the healer girl, and she's like, we don't have much time. Like it doesn't matter even if like we are going against the rules of a duel. We need to like stop this girl, otherwise Freya's wishes won't be fulfilled. So they decide to gang up on her, but this is where Ryu is like, I'm going to use the power. So she starts using Astrea Record, and yeah, Hegni tries to break through it, but then she uses her flame, and this is where Hegni's like, wait a minute, that is Alisa's power. And you can see Shakti is also remembers, like like sees that and realizes that's Alice's power. Hegni also was someone who looked up to Alice, so he also recognized it. Yeah, and then she starts fighting again, and then we see Astrea is back, yeah, with her new familiar members as well. She explains how this is working, how Astrea record works. It's a skill particular to Ryu, special to her, where she can use her former friends, their skills. Yeah, and like everyone else looking at that are also like cheering. They're like, "Oh, Alice, Astrea family is back," and like all that stuff. And a lot of people remembers Alice as well. She uses concurrent chanting using her luminous, like her wind power along with Alice's power, like flames. And yeah, there you go. That's that. She uses luminous wind and just wipes out everyone else except Hegni. Then Hegni and her goes 1 versus 1. Hegni was stronger, obviously is a lot stronger than her, but as we can see, as Rue explains later, if this was like we were fighting like properly 1 versus 1, then things might have been different. However, you've been fighting for a long time and you've been using a cursed weapon, so it's taking out your stamina a lot. So yeah, so that is why Ryu was able to defeat him in the end. As you can see, she just takes out his weapon, and just slashes twice and just, yeah, ends him. As soon as this happens, as soon as one strong person, like one of the people, falls, the other like familiar members, their morale starts going low, and everyone starts striking back. Not only that, as we can see, obviously, this is the thing. Every single time in an RPG or whatever, take out the healer first. This is the reason why. So the healer is there, and this healer is scary. She's like a berserker type healer, where she can literally bring people back to life. From the brink of death, from death as well, she can bring them to life. So she's like, let's do this. We're going to bring him back and continue this. Everything will be okay. But this is what it didn't anticipate. Hedin blasted them from the back. And she looks back and she's like, what the hell? And that's where it ended. So, right. Crazy. I wasn't expecting Hedin to do something like that. But then again, like I said, he's doing whatever he's doing it for Freya. And, for her best. Because it's pretty obvious she's hurting herself doing all of this. And he doesn't want to, see something like that continue. So he would rather go against Freya and make her do the correct thing so that eventually, it doesn't eat away at her. Whatever she's doing here, eventually is going to eat away at her and make her life miserable. He doesn't want that. That's why he's ready to go against her, even if it means going against her, he's ready to stop her. Like this. At least that's what I think. We'll see next episode. And that is it, guys. That was my reaction to Danmachi season 5, episode number 12, was it? Yeah, episode number 12. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with the episode 13 whenever that will come out. If it comes out today, I probably won't be able to upload the second episode today, so it will be tomorrow. So if it comes out today, I'll upload my reaction to episode 13 tomorrow. If it doesn't come out today and it comes out sometimes else, yeah, I'll react to it then, whenever that happens. Because as far as I know, episode 12 and 13 is supposed to come out today. There'll be 2 weeks break again after that, and then, or is it 1 week? I don't remember. And then again we'll get like 14 and 15 like in March or something, or maybe at the end of February. I don't remember properly, but the schedule is something like that. So yeah, whenever episode 13 will come out, yeah, I'll react to it, and yeah, I'll be back with that reaction. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.